After a bad loss, there's nothing that feels better than a big win, and the Chicago Bulls get a big win today over the Toronto Raptors. As far as the deficit, how big that win actually matters in the standings, we'll talk about it all and more right after this.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, hosted by Hayes, your number one spot for all things Chicago Bulls.
What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host here, Hayes, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that said, let's go ahead and get into this content for today, y'all, and it feels good to be talking about a dub. The Chicago Bulls get a win over the Toronto Raptors, 137-118. Coby White leads the way with 28 points in this one, going 10 of 16 from the field, 3 of 7 from three-point range. He gets to the free throw line 5 times with 6 assists, 2 steals, 3 rebounds. Really good performance from him today. And the Bulls just came out with a bit of a different energy today. Hell, we even got a 20-10 game from Nikola Vučević. That's what type of game it was. The Bulls attacked the Toronto Raptors early. They got into their bag. They got into their confidence very early into this game, and it just made everything go well. We got 27 points from THC coming off the bench. That's what type of night it was, right? But every Chicago Bulls starter scores in double figures, except for Matas Buzelis, who has 9 points in this one. But Matas has 9 points, 4 rebounds. 4 steals, 3 rebounds in this game. But you look at 22 and 10 from Nikola Vučević. You have 28 from Coby White, which we talked about. 16 points today from Kevin Huerter. He goes 7 of 9 from the field and 2 of 4 from three-point range. Really good. Listen, Kevin Huerter has done something here to where I didn't necessarily expect with the trade to like Kevin Huerter as much as I have, but he's played such a good role for the Chicago Bulls team today, man. It's been really good to see. And since he's come here, man, he's just played really good on both sides of the ball. Active, right? Nobody's going to call him some crazy defender or anything like that, but he's been a very active player, and you just love to see it. Josh Giddey back in rhythm today, gets to the free throw line 8 times today. He goes 6 of 8 from the free throw line. He gets 17 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists in this game, 3 steals. He does have 5 turnovers, but, he needs to get that under control, but I'm not going to judge him too harshly on it in this game. Like, the Bulls play really well in this game, and they attack the paint like we need them to. They still had 12 turnovers, which was the same as the Toronto Raptors. You want to get those turnovers down. We got to get that under control. But we had 45 points off the bench. We had 21 points on the fast break today, 12 second chance points as well. Look at the points off turnovers, 11, 16 for the Toronto Raptors. But this is a game where the Bulls played and had the energy that was needed in this game. That is the most important thing today. The energy that the Bulls play with. This looked like the Bulls team we've come accustomed to seeing over this final stretch of the season. So really good that they came out here. They look good, well-coached game. And yeah, the Bulls are now like they are they're locked into the play-in. I believe this sealed the play-in for them, if I'm not mistaken. Which is really good, really good. Let's see how you guys are feeling about the game. I overall, like I said, Coby and Josh Giddey, they got back into their confidence, got back into their bag today. Who expected this game from Nikola Vučević? I don't know, right? I didn't have this one signed in for that, but hey, it's good to see the Bulls get it done, right? Sydney says, this is how we come back from a back-to-back loss. Absolutely. Scotty Too Hot, he says, playing spot clinch. Is that okay? We'll see. THT played like his career depended on it. Listen, every game was like THT's career depended on it because, listen, THT's just not a good basketball player. He's not, but, it is what it is. Bro, I didn't even know the Bulls played today. How are you a Bulls fan and didn't know they played today? That's crazy. Sucks to be Raptors who lost by 20 to a team that lost by 30 last night. That's crazy. Yo, as I told you, this team has turned the corners all up. No, they have not turned the corner. You cannot say a team has turned this is technically basically the same record they had over this stretch last year. And look how this season started off. You cannot say a team's turned a corner in a small sample size at this point in the season. It takes so much. Turn what corner? We're still a sub 500 team. We're exactly where we were. We on the pace for less wins than what we had last year. Where have we turned the corner? What do you think the corner is? Right? Like, you cannot, the Bulls don't have enough time this season to prove that they've turned the corner. Like, I'm all for celebrating the wins, but let's do so. Like, turn what corner? What corner have they turned? Missed the game, but happy our Bulls got the W. Definitely, Deanna. I appreciate you there. Matas is going to be banging on people's head once he can finish through contact. Well, Matas got a lot that he needs to work out on his game offensively, a lot that he needs to work on this summer. That's why I'm really glad that he's from Chicago, so he's going to stay in Chicago. He's going to get to work with Peter Patton. He's already a gym rat. Yeah, we need Friday game versus Portland and Sunday game versus Charlotte before we play Cleveland. Well, yeah, we'll see. It seems that the Bulls usually have this energy, but against more talented teams, it isn't controlled energy compared to this game. And then let's runs derail, confuse, and get. That's wrong. I mean, we beat good teams. Like, y'all got to stop trying to make think pieces if you don't watch every single game. To say that the Bulls don't have this energy against more talented teams, the Bulls team had this energy earlier in February when they still were losing against really good teams. So, no, it's not about them having the energy. It's not, they don't just have this energy against bad teams. Bulls always play better when it looks like they're having fun on the court. Good bounce back win for the Bulls. Solid. I mean, it was cool. It was against the Toronto Raptors team that won 4 games in a row. Definitely solid there. Great team basketball and more focused effort. Completely agree with you there. Matas' shot blocking ability is pretty good. Matas' shot blocking ability is really freaking good. It's really freaking good. Hayes, can Acme do a buyout for Javon Carter next year? Or they re-sign Trey Jones? It would only cost $6 million. Yeah, that's a lot. You still got that. Still goes against your salary cap. The Bulls aren't going to buy. Bulls don't buy out players in the offseason. Now, closer to the trade deadline, maybe, but they're not going to buy out somebody in the offseason. This Bulls team is an easy 50 wins. I feel we could have won games they lost. This team like easy 50 wins. Man, y'all, this is why people don't deserve good stuff, because they say shit like this. An easy 50 win. Dope fiends. Like, is it cocaine? Is it cocaine? Billy does best when his team has low expectations. That's not true either. People act like they don't watch. Then we takes last night. They were crazy. Historic team whoops the team figuring it out. What a revelation. Chicago Bulls beat some good teams, though, this NBA season. They will bounce back. They will come back strong in 2025-26. Okay. 8 when other fans go overboard with turn the corner. No, we just played a good game, but we have made improvements, but no corner has been turned. Exactly. Like, and listen, I don't look at it turning a corner until you're like legitimately in playoff contention, top 6 for the entire season. That's what a turn corner looks like. If we had the same team at the beginning of the season, we may no. Come on now. People forget the Bulls started off the season only 2 games below 500 through like the first 40 games almost. Like, come on. They gone off that dog food haze here. That's crazy. Easy 50 wins is crazy. Maybe saying 40, but still, easy 50 wins is wild. That's crazy. 50 win, no, but some above 500 next year. Okay, see, we can get to that. We can get that. That's that. There we go. Now we're getting to the reasonable place, right? We're getting to the reasonable place. Hayes, but it wouldn't be in Acme best interest to keep Trey Jones, especially when the cap will go up 10% next year. I mean, no, listen, you got to keep in mind, and it goes up 10% every year. So that's not, it is what it is. It's 10% raises every year. They basically flatten it out. It's not just about keeping Jones. It's also about You have 3 open roster spots. One of those is going to Josh Giddey. One of those going to your first round pick. You got a second round pick in this draft, right? So unless the Bulls do a trade, like I get it. I want Trey Jones to stay on this team too. We'll see. I feel like we are like a better version of the 2011 Bulls without D Rose. We'll see. Hayes, do you think this is the best 3-point shooter on this roster? Who do you think is the best 3-point shooter on this roster? Jeremy, what? Why do you ask the stuff that you do, bro? Like, couldn't watch today's game because of work. Glad for the win. How you see the Bulls for these next 6 games? Hopefully playing tough. The toughest game that they have on their schedule is the Cleveland Cavaliers, but the Bulls could realistically win 5 of these last 6 games. They could. So we'll see. We'll see. What do you think about all the Josh Giddey hate from the Bulls fans? I personally hate to see it. He's an amazing player. It sucks. It sucks because some of it, I won't say, like, here's the thing. Legitimate criticisms aren't hate. That's not how I view it. So people that have criticisms of Josh Giddey, I don't view that as hate. Every player has legitimate criticisms to their game. But there's some people that don't have that. They just have blind hate towards Josh Giddey and anything that he does. And that's just weird to me. It's just weird to me. How many wins do you predict? Did you predict the Bulls team have this between 34 and 35? Well, I say between 32 and 35-ish wins. I think I landed on 34. So I think did we hit that today? Do we have 33 wins now today? So yeah, the Bulls are probably going to exceed the expectations I had coming into the season. I'm not mad at that. Depends on the draft luck and trade smarts. It definitely plays a part into it. Love that hat, Hayes. Man, I love to see more tick for Jalen Smith. I mean, I think everybody would. And I don't know what's going on there. Maybe he's going to be a secret weapon in the playoffs. I doubt it. Billy Donovan usually doesn't do those type of maneuvers, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they can turn into a Cleveland-like team. So one of the best teams in the NBA is what you're talking about. If the plane didn't exist, Bulls would be turning down the street from their crib. That's crazy, but accurate. Hey, I felt they could have won 50 games. Remember, the Chicago Bulls traded DeMar DeRozan and Zach, but next season will get 50 wins. I'm hoping they finish strong. To say something stupid is crazy. To double down on stupid is wild. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. This man said an easy 50 wins. That's crazy. Some fans over here be thinking, listen, and that's the thing. Like the pro tankers are bad. But you know what's worse than that is people who they see a team that's playing solidly and they're just like, oh yeah, bam, 50 wins. You know how hard it is to get 50 wins in the NBA? Pray going forward that Billy Donovan gives our future picks real opportunity to play and develop like he did Matas. It doesn't revert to completely leaning on his vets. I mean, we don't have very many vets. So, we don't have that. You do whatever you can to keep Trey Jones. No, listen, I love Trey Jones, but he's not the level player you do whatever you can to keep. And it depends too. Like if you're replacing him with a top 12 pick, it is what it is at that point. We need a player who gets turnovers too. We don't have any amazing on-ball defenders like a Dyson Daniels type player. Would be amazing. Probably why he's a lock in for Atlanta. Dyson Daniels isn't the most amazing on-ball defender. Getting steals doesn't make you a great on-ball defender. He's solid on-ball, and I do think the steals are definitely going to push him into being in contention for Defensive Player of the Year, but that doesn't make you all of a sudden some amazing on-ball defender. 50 wins is crazy, bro. Not trying to get into a huge argument, but that Duke center looks like a much better Clint Capella. Uh, am I just not seeing something? Well, yeah, because he doesn't get a lot of opportunity. You got to go back to the games when Cooper Flag was out, and also you got to think about this draft is also tons of upside. He's been playing basketball for 5 years, and to be 19 playing basketball for only 5 years, and to have that high of a ceiling, that's really what it comes down to. Now, make no mistake about it. The guys like Derek Queen, guys like Asa Newell, maybe even a guy like Derek Wolf may have a higher floor than Kaman Malawak, but Kaman has such a high ceiling, and that's where a lot of the intrigue comes from. This may be a silly question, but would it be best if they were 9th or 10th seed? Because if they are 9th, do they play the 7th or 8th? I don't know how it works. So no, the 7th or 8th plays each other. The 9 and 10 plays each other. The loser between the 7th and 8th plays the winner between the 9th and 10th. That's how that works. The crack is pure tonight. 50 wins is insane. That's crazy. That's crazy. Some of y'all snorting that booger sugar. That booger sugar. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe and share the video. For 50 wins, you need at least one all-star player. It's April Fool's if you don't. Nah, there's been teams who get 50 wins without an all-star. Well, technically, like you'll get, if you have a 50-win team, somebody be named to the all-star. You got to look at the Atlanta team before. The Bulls, even before they got Derrick Rose, flirted with the 50-win season, I believe, 49 wins one time. So it really comes down to the makeup of the team. The Bulls will be 7th or 5th next year if it goes 7th or 5th. Like 7th to 5th. There you go. There you go. That's my brain not reading. I was about to say 7th or 5th. What about 6th? Hey, bro, I'm optimistic. I'm thinking of high reward with the starting 5 and good bench. They can make the playoffs next season and get 50 wins. All right, listen, bro. Listen. Cool, we got you. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. You get a gold star. So do you think the Duke Center can be legit number 2 on this roster? Listen, you can't say any of that before a guy developed. Like, y'all be wanting to make a big-ass jump, right? Let the dude get drafted, and let's see what happens after that. We need some holes filled. It's as simple as that. We need that depth. There'll be then we'll start pulling ahead and getting more wins towards the season. So, shout out to Jesus who just gave his back page ad here. We need some holes filled. It's as simple as that. We need that depth. I feel like that's a text message I received at 2 a.m. before back in my younger days. That's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know why, but I truly think the ball will turn in around in some capacity next season. I already see season ending up on the up and up. We'll see. We'll see. How much do you believe in the rumors that Giannis will ask for? Come on, Shay. Ask for a trade. Just one letter, Big Diesel. Just one letter, brother. I don't know, man. I don't know. You think Coby and Giddey will be all-stars next season? Coby is a lock if he continues to play like this. If Coby keeps playing like this, probably. Like Josh Giddey, if he's averaging a triple-double like he's playing right now, he'll definitely probably be in consideration for that. Why are you jumping all over me? I just want them to win games. That's all. Let me make it at least I'm positive. Hey, listen, we just having a conversation, bro. I'm gonna pray for you, man. Pray for you. If we do get the Duke Center, all I need him to do is just play defense for now. Because when you look, here it goes, Shay. When he says when you look at it, he ain't looked at shit. Our team, that's one of our problems is paint defense. That's facts. That's facts. People forgetting that we got destroyed by OKC yesterday. Hey, man, listen. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, Jesus, how much do you charge? Hey, listen. Jesus says he need them holes filled, and he need to fill that depth. That's what he said. That's what he said. I didn't say it. Zeus said it. I ain't say it. I just want him to live his best life. That's it. There's no judgment zone. It's all about poles and holes. Do what you got to do, people. I mean, ain't no judgment here. If y'all can't tell, I'm tired. It's been a long week already. It's only Tuesday. Like Stacey idea about the team with the best record among the playing teams getting the number one pick. They'll never do that. They'll never do that. Hayes, when is Zoe back? Nobody knows. Nobody know. If come on now. If I knew that, there would be a video on this channel talking about when he's coming back. I have no idea. Don't know how the season will end, but at least we ended having a better team from where we started. That's a fact. It's a fact. There's got to be like 5 missed lob dunk passes to Matas this year. They got to get that figured out. I mean, that just comes. It is what it is. Bulls' only chance to try to be competitive and hope Giannis or Jaylen Brown requests a trade. It's hard winning without. So I just want to get this right. In your big boy brain, you think that Jaylen Brown or Giannis Antetokounmpo, if they were to ask for trades, the Bulls is where you think that they would want to go. You think that Jaylen Brown, who's playing right now with the Boston Celtics, would look at the Chicago Bulls and say, "Oh yeah, that's it for me right there." That's really what you think. Like really, all jokes aside, I need to know how much I need to pray for you. That's really what you think. You think Giannis Antetokounmpo, the player that's literally said, "I don't have a problem as long as I feel like I'm competing for titles," will look at the Milwaukee Bucks and say, listen, I don't feel like I'm competing for a title. You know where I can compete for one at? Chicago. You think that's what's going to happen? I just really need you to say that that's what you think, that's in your big boy brain, what you thinking right now. Like let's be real here. Come on, man. If we're going to be anything, let's be fucking for real. Like real talk. Come on. Come on. Like there's no way that you typed that and you thought that was a legitimate thought. You got to be sleep. You got to be sleep typing. I'm you got to be sleep typing, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in hell. Y'all tripping off that loss to OKC. What the fuck for? The best team in the league, hands down, bro. At least they fought ugly. What are we talking about? How do you feel about Coby White and Matas, Dalen Terry, and Josh Giddey and Julian Phillips for next season as a starting lineup? I mean, what are you asking in regards to them? Deanna says Zoe is back at home. Oh, it is what it is. My G, Jaylen Brown, he couldn't make a difference on my radar anyways. Good player, but not a number one. Yet we're supposed to have hope. Come on, man. KD, Kyrie went to Brooklyn. Yeah, because they knew they were going together. And they wanted to go to New York, but you know what? You got it, bro. I listen. I'm gonna pray for your brain and your hairline, because what the hell is that? Prove me wrong. Must have the best drug dealer in the country, bro. Like that, bro. He's always said some crazy shit, man. That's crazy. Prove me wrong is crazy name for that kind of comment, bro. Like he does that all the time. This ain't even April Fool's Day. He says dumb shit all the time. I will say, watching that OKC game, it really felt like they were hitting everything, and we kept trying to answer with threes and not playing for layups. It's just absolutely crushes. Well, we played for threes because they shut down our ability to penetrate the paint. Their defense completely made it to where we couldn't get it together. So Zoe back at home. Yeah, that's hilarious. Prove me wrong. What party? Diddy party. Prove me wrong was definitely. You know what it was? Prove me wrong was the dude that walked around handing out the baby oil jugs at Giddey party. Like he walked away like on like a platter, and he had the little cum rag hanging over his arm so he can wipe people down too as he was handing them baby oil, because his brain is cooked. His brain is cooked. Prove me wrong is stupid. Listen, I love him. I love him. He's been supporting this channel for like 3 years now, but every year he gets stupider. It's crazy, really, when you think about it. It's really quite crazy. I have no idea what's going on. None. In positive news, the White Sox are tied for first in AL Central. This may be the only time in the next 4 years we'll be this high up. Listen, the Sox start to the season has literally had me at, like, I don't know what life is at this point. Because who had the Sox starting off 2-2, right? We're still only probably going to win 50 games this year, but it's like, come on, Sox. This what we doing? It's crazy, crazy. You making me laugh, Hayes. This is entertainment. Keep trolling stupid people, bro. It's crazy. I love when Giddey's playing aggressive. Boy is so fast for 6'8". He has the ability. He has to keep that intensity, and he has to shoot when they go under screens. He hasn't been as confident over the past 2 weeks. Yeah, I mean, he's a rookie. He'll come with time. He'll come with time. That OKC game reminded us how far the Bulls are away from a championship team. That's a fact. That's a fact. Taylor Horton Chucker for most improved player. Yeah, they lost today, but yeah, they're playing well. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to see. I love when Giddey's playing aggressive. Boy is so fast for 6. Oh, I just read that one. Orlando won today. Oh, listen, the Magic have been playing some really good basketball. For a while there, I was saying that the Bulls were basically the team, and like out of the 4 playing teams, they were playing the best basketball. But I can't say that anymore. The Miami Heat have been playing a lot better here recently. The Orlando Magic are playing a lot better recently. So, wait, prove me wrong. Is a lubricant greeter, and a cleanup guy. He's a cleanup guy. That's why his brain is so fried, because he took so many shots to the face. That is just like, you can't see that much white without bleaching your brain. Like, that's just what happened there. You know, it is what it is. Taylor Horton Chucker is wild. I mean, Bulls going 5-1 the rest of the way and going to end up 39-43 like last year, but with a better offense, faster pace, and younger roster. I mean, that would really be an accomplishment. I know that sounds like I'm being a smartass. I don't even mean it. Like, to finish with the same record as last year, considering no Caruso, no DeMar, Zach got traded, right? You've gone completely younger. You've changed your style up, right? It would mean a lot. So. The Bulls a good 3 years away. Yeah, I mean, depends. Like, if Matas hits crazy development in year 2, which I'm not betting on, right? But if he does, and let's say the Bulls hit really good on their draft pick this year, yeah, I mean, maybe it could be a little bit less than that. Hoping Miami will lose tomorrow against Boston. We'll see. What? First of all, that's crazy. That's a crazy comment. That's crazy. THC probably eats pizza puffs every day. You know, maybe it was only in the off season, but there was at one point THC said that he was vegan. And I'm like, was it opposite day? Because there's no way. There's no way. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell. Billy Donovan out for 2 weeks due to a nerve injury. What? What's your thoughts about Lonzo coming back? Would be a plus or minus if he makes it back before the play? Listen, Lonzo is always a plus when he's on the court. I mean, no matter how you view I said modest. Lonzo is always a plus when he's on the court because he just does so many things. So if he's able to get back on the court, I would have to assume he's going to be a plus. We just got to see what's going to happen there. That clash between THT and P. Will looks scary. I mean, I was hoping that it was going to knock one of their asses out for the rest of the game. But, it is what it is. Ain't no way. That's what I said. Like, I'm like, that's like me coming to y'all and saying I'm a vegan. Y'all be like, hey, cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. There's no fucking way, yo. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Because if that nigga's a vegan and he looks like that, how many leaves are you eating, bro? How many trees have you taken down? Because you got to be taking down whole entire trees at that point. I'm seeing the next Eastern play-in games really close, 1 or 2 point difference. I mean, yeah, it could be real fun. How do you feel about Lonzo going into next season? It is what it is. It is what it is. Do you see possible that Atlanta drops to 9th and the Bulls face Orlando 7th and 8th? Atlanta plays Orlando twice before the play-in. We face the Hawks or Heat. Really, Orlando's playing well. Heat are playing well too. Matter of fact, I think Atlanta's playing well also, if I'm not mistaken. Atlanta's 5-5 in their last 10. Orlando's 6-4 in their last 10. Miami Heat's on a 5-game winning streak. The Bulls are 6-4 in their last 10. The play-in tournament is going to be really interesting. Really interesting. She eating those meaty trees. My boy taking down whole redwoods, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Ain't no way, man. Do we have zero chance of a lottery pick by making the play-in? I don't know how. No, by making the play-in, no. If you win the play-in, then yes, you're no longer a lottery team. You're a play-in. You're a playoff team. I'm a 6'5", 204, but I bet you're not shaped like THC. I'm not saying you can't pack on. There's healthy protein, all types. You can do a lot as a vegan, but you're not going to be shaped like that. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's no way in hell you're going to be shaped like that. Like, that motherfucker he's eating vegetables coated in duck fat. Like, I don't know what to say, bro. Like, ain't no damn way, man. Ain't no way. I know you can still work out. You can still put on some muscle, but are what we describing, is that THC? Come on now. He might be eating that fake meat. Tell him to stop, bro. Someone reach out to him. Isn't he from Chicago? Man, listen. But all right, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. I appreciate you guys so much, man. You guys are amazing. Make sure you guys are following us at Bull Central Pod. You send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns. bullcentralpod@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and or voicemail for the mailbag, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. Thanks to you guys. Like I like and everything on. Go Bulls. Love you guys. See red if you can, y'all. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Breaks Media.